back to you. Let's get back to your
But
gangster.
let me tell
your
you
gangsterism.
something. When I was back then, I was a gangster for one reason only. There was one reason. I grew up with a dad that was very fucking difficult with me. My dad, until today, doesn't tell me I'm proud of you. As we got back together to become friends, I haven't spoken to my dad in almost 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, he kicked me out of the house when I was 17. I was homeless. I was on the streets. I was always getting into bad shit. My dad, when I'd come back home, he'd pretty much look at me and tell me, "You're a piece of shit. Go, go, go."
Well, his dad wasn't wrong, so welcome back to the Alpha Male universe. Now, Princess Azoulay is no stranger here in the AMU. He's one of the most despicable characters in this space. Well, he dropped over a 4-hour-long podcast, and someone by the name of Jester in the Bubba Discord went through the entire thing. I mean, he rotted his brain out so you can watch these episodes. We have a lot of different timestamps. This video is going to be split up into multiple parts. This is part 1 if you're tracking the shit show, and I have nothing more to say than just buckle up because it's probably gonna be some serious brain rot. So let's get in a flow state and get this show on the fucking road.
And I have two sides of the family. One side was gangsters and the other side were cops.
Wow.
And sometimes these would have to come arrest these. My mom's side, everybody are cops.
Law enforcement, and the dad's side, all
Cops,
gangsters.
but like all top, and from the dad's side, all gangsters.
If they were smart, they would have linked up and started working together.
And own the fucking country.
Yes.
But from my dad's side, I have an uncle that is in prison that nobody knows about. I've never even shared his name. He's the biggest gangster in Israel. In the history of Israel. I've never seen him, never talked to him. I just know him from the news. I never knew he was my family.
So he's been locked up since you were...
No, he's been locked up for a few years now, but I think
Okay.
he's got like 50 years in prison. But
Okay.
if he says tomorrow in the prisons in Israel, nobody eats, everybody's fasting. Everybody's fasting. In all the prisons, everybody's fasting. He was like a Pablo Escobar.
He was like a Pablo Escobar. Who the fuck is believing this nonsense? I feel like the guy who is interviewing him, can we even call him an actual interviewer? He is so dumb. This guy is zooted. He is geeked on whatever because he is just listening to this bullshit. And apparently now, what we can add to the Azoulay lore, the princess lore, is that apparently there is a Pablo Escobar level figure in his family. I also laughed my ass off when I first saw this while editing, when they were like, "Oh yeah, you could have ran the country." What? You wouldn't have been able to run shit, bitch.
I came from a gangster lifestyle. Don't break the law, but break the rules.
Rules were made to be broken.
It's just rules, but don't break the law. And that's the transition that they also made. So I saw myself as somebody that is not a sheep. If you're going to be a police officer, I respect you. I respect all police officers. When I get pulled over, I'm extremely nice to them. I think they're great individuals. Like, I've spoken to a lot of policemen. I have friends that are policemen. But the problem is they're just following the system. And by following the system, they see me driving a Rolls Royce. Like, bro, you didn't finish high school. You didn't finish high school at 15. I left high school. And they look at me and they're like, how?
It's really weird, right? A guy who has an S-crime conviction saying the rules are meant to be broken. They're just rules. They mean nothing, right? Ah, okay. Well, that explains his rationale. Well, let's talk about Azoulay's money. There are a couple of theories as to what's going on, right? My belief in all of this is that he's just living off of his mom's tetas, right? Still as a grown-ass man. And he flexes his parents' stuff, their home that they're making over there in Los Angeles is not his, it's his parents. And then there's another theory that he is a carpet cleaner who is renting these Rolls Royces and then just turns them in after he makes a video. Well, I'll let you comment down below as to what you think is going on.
Anything that I have makes money. Like when I drive a Cullinan and people see me driving that Cullinan, like, okay, I want to know who this guy is. The way the things that I drive, the things that I wear, it's all to show people the image that I want them to see.
Well, the Cullinan is an investment. Even though the car depreciates for you and your image in the social media, it's an investment. It gets people looking, talking, and watching. So even though you're losing money on the depreciation value, it doesn't matter. The IP of your name is building more. So it all makes sense.
It's all an investment.
Yes, sir.
It's all investment and also a write-off.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Also, it's over
Shout out to the
6,000
tax write-offs.
Yeah. Also, it's over 6,000 pounds. So
Easy write-off. 350K.
Easy write-off. 600.
Oh, that's the black badge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's a black badge.
Okay.
With the orange
600K write-off. Sorry about that. Let me correct this. 600K write-off. I wasn't paying attention when it pulled out. I just...
No worries.
Man.
No worries, man.
So let's talk about something else. Let's switch the subject right now. And tell me about the boxing match coming up with Ali So, bro. You guys are going to be fighting in Dubai in February. You're going to be the undercard for a major...
All right, before we jump into the Ali Sob fight between the princess, I still don't think that's going to happen. Not that Ali is a coward, more so that Azoulay is a bitch. But I want to dial in real quick on a key word that the princess used while we were having our brains rotted out. And it was that he does all of these things. He has this car, this fancy car, to create the image he wants people to see. So he basically snitched on himself right there. All of it is a front. It's an act. I mean, if you thought it was actually authentic, then I will question your intelligence. I genuinely will, because yikes, I don't know how you fell for the princess. There's always at least one, but it's kind of like the same type of shit that Wes Watson did. It's the same type of shit that Pubes Watson did, Vincent Fisher, and many other people here in the AMU.
I don't want to be the undercard. No, we're in negotiation right now to be the main event.
No way.
Yeah, I told them if it's not main event, I'm not going to do it.
No way.
Yeah, we have multiple offers. We have an offer in Japan. We have an offer in Brazil that they're both going to be main event. And in Japan, I don't know if you know, but the crowd there is fucking crazy.
No, I don't know.
So Japanese people are like on their phones nonstop. I swear to God.
No, they are. Me and my
crazy.
assistant, we went to Tokyo 2 years ago.
All right, I hate to interrupt the clip so soon, but the guy that is interviewing the princess has to be drunk off his ass. The princess says, "Oh, do you know about the Japanese people on their phones?" And then he's like, "No, I don't." And then the next breath, he's like, "Wait, yeah, I've been to Tokyo. Yeah, I do know." Like, what, bro? And then when the princess says, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be the main card," the interviewer is like, "No way." I have no idea what's going on at this point. It's a fake interview. We all know that, right? But the interviewer, there's something wrong with him, man. There's a reason why he's wearing those sunglasses.
So I can tell you that in that fight, it's not going to last very long.
You think you're going to knock him out?
It's going to be a knockout in the first round.
Really?
Yes, and I say that all the time.
So
because
bet
I know
my money on you
skills.
is what you're saying.
100%.
Okay.
Or else I mean, it depends. You want to lose money or make money?
I want to make money.
Okay,
obviously.
so bet on me.
Okay.
Like, I've been a fighter my whole life. I wasn't a boxer. I've been a fighter, though, my whole life. I know how to fucking take a punch. I know how to take kicks to the head. I've never went to sleep. But every single person who I fought went to sleep, except in the time that I was jumped. One time I was jumped by 30 guys. They couldn't take me out. I didn't die. People are like, "Oh, he fought 30 guys and he beat them." No, I didn't beat them, you idiots. They beat the fuck out of me.
Obviously.
But I didn't die.
Why did 30 guys jump you, can I ask?
Outside of a fucking house party back in the days.
Okay, you were young, just young
Yeah,
and
I
dumb,
was
stupid
young.
shit.
No, my friends, they came, like, picked on my friends. It was just a few of them, and it was a crowd of people. I didn't know that the whole crowd was all of their fucking buddies.
Okay.
And then my friends ran inside the cars and locked themselves, and I was outside fighting with these guys, and they beat the fuck out of me.
Did you get hospitalized?
No.
No.
Right after that, we literally, after about 15 minutes of fighting, it was one point where the guy hit me with a baton on the face. And when he struck me, I went down, and then they started kicking me. But I kind of saw black, and then it came back to me. I got back up and just kept fighting with them. Eventually...
So when Azoulay took on 30 men like Riley Reid, he took a baton right to the face and managed to continue fighting after being curb stomped by 30 men. Yeah, nobody's believing that, but I actually think that this story that he continues to tell is something he actually believes happened. That never happened, man. You know what probably happened? It was 3 guys, then it became 6, then it became 15, then it became 30, and now we're at the point where a literal police battalion Vuitton is involved in the fight. This guy is actually delusional.
They were like 16, 17. I think some of them were 18.
So
but
old enough
mainly
to get
like
charged as
16.
adults.
I was 13
Holy shit.
at that time.
Damn.
But I had no fear. I was fearless. And
That's
I
because
see
of that gangster mentality from growing up with the way your
Wrong-
dad was
yeah.
treating you, always be intense.
Exactly. So for me, it was like, whatever. If somebody's going to say something to me or hit me, I have to hit back. It doesn't matter what's going to happen.
So-
Even if it's a life or death situation, I'd rather die as a hero or as a warrior than fucking just live as a
You're
pussy.
always fight, never flight.
Uh-huh. Always fight.
So you may be a longtime viewer of the channel, and this is a little bit of some lore between the Bubba Army and the princess. And it's that a long time ago, there were a couple people from the community who showed up to his hotel in Los Angeles, and they wanted to beat his ass. Now, I don't condone that, right? I'll never sit here and say that you should risk your freedom for these alfalfa lames, right? Like you have a family to go back to. It's not worth it, right? Troll, have your fun, laugh at them, but never go in person. It's just silly, okay? No one needs to get involved in court drama. But when they went there, this guy was so scared that he called the police on them immediately. They were in like the lobby of this hotel and they were like, yo, princess, come down right now and catch these fists. Like they showed up like Peaky Blinders, and then he called the police on them. So this whole image that he is trying to put out there, like he's like some gangster ready to fight everyone, is a bunch of, you guessed what? Bullshit. So we're going to conclude this episode for now, and we will be back to roast the princess. I don't want to real quick go off a tangent because he's going to talk about politics and Hollywood. Really boring stuff, not interested in wasting your time. So in the next episode, it'll have a different theme, and I guess we could call this the gangster fighting episode. Oh my god, bro. This guy is so cooked, and hilariously, he only got 1,000 views on this video, even though he has 500,000 subs. So let's see if we can do better, guys, and smash that like button, swing on by the Discord, and if you're new to this AMU nonsense, then hit that subscribe button. Until the next episode. Later.